Bruce was a man in his 40s, working for a large vitamin and nutritional supplement distribution company. His spacious office overlooked the city from the 14th floor, and the place was filled with fresh air and morning sunlight streaming in through giant glass windows. Bruce wore a smart gray suit every day and a tie that matched his carefully ironed white shirt. But behind this elegant image lay an inner anxiety that he could not shake. Despite his professional success, he suffered from deep inner tension. In his personal life, Bruce was in a disturbing dilemma between three women he dealt with in the context of his work, and he had difficulty deciding on his feelings. Each of these women was special in her own way, and each one made him imagine a different emotional life. The first was Sarah, the company's sales manager. A woman with a strong, confident personality, she always wore bright colors like red and yellow, and she brought enthusiasm and energy to every meeting. Bruce admired her courage and her ability to make decisive decisions. He saw her as a partner who could push him to achieve more success, but she sometimes acted so stiffly that he felt like he was in constant competition with her. The second was Jennifer, the marketing manager. She was soft and quiet, dressed simply and elegantly in light blue or gray, and often wore a scarf around her neck on cold days. She loved reading and art, and her conversations with Bruce were deep and went beyond work. He felt completely comfortable with her, and thought that she might be the perfect person to calm his busy life. But she tended to be introverted and deep thinking, which made him wonder if life with her might become too quiet. The third was Mira, who worked as a nutrition consultant for the company. She was full of energy and laughter, always dressed in bright colors like green and orange, and had a permanent smile on her face. She loved outdoor activities like biking and camping, and she pushed Bruce to try new things. Her adventurous spirit attracted him, but he feared that she might demand more from him than he could give, as Bruce tended toward routine and comfort. Bruce knew he had to choose, but choosing meant giving up two of these women. The fear of regret made him hesitate, holding on to all the options without actually taking action. He loved the freedom he felt from leaving all his options open, but that freedom led to emotional paralysis. One cold winter day, the weather was gray and the sky was overcast. Bruce decided to take a short vacation to give himself time to think. He headed to a small wooden cabin on a quiet lake, surrounded by bare trees and a quiet forest. The air was cold, and he put on his heavy black coat and a woolly hat as he walked along the banks of the lake, covered in a thin layer of ice. One morning, Bruce woke up to find that a snowstorm had swept through the area overnight. Snow covered the entire ground, and the wind was blowing fiercely. Nature itself seemed to reflect the state of hesitation and loss he felt. As he looked out the window at the white space before him, Bruce suddenly realized that staying in this frozen state forever would change nothing. At that moment, he decided that he couldn't wait forever. He took out his phone and started to type a message. He didn't know who he was going to send it to yet, but the words started to form in his mind. Suddenly, he received a notification of a new message. It was Jennifer. She was asking him how he was doing and about the snowstorm. At that moment, he felt a deep warmth in his heart. It wasn't just a coincidence, it was a sign. Bruce smiled and sent the reply.